you have to silence your mind. Unless you silence your mind, you cannot be quiet. And in this short video clip, I'm going to teach a very simple technique which will enable you to talk to God. This is my third video on the series Religion of Religions. In my previous video, I said that we have lost our sensitivity to God, largely because of science and technology, which gave importance to rational intelligence, dumping intuitive intelligence. And it has done a very bad service to humanity by doing that. Secondly, religion has lost the credibility and its due place because of the feuds between religions. And I'm not going to go into that. I just wanted to remind you that how we lost our sensitivity to appreciate God or to experience God. Now, there is a psalm in which there is an oft-quoted saying, "Be still and know that I am God." This is what God is saying. If you want to know about God, then you have to be still. I think it has been so precisely put forward in simple language. Be still and know that I am God. This is the Old Testament. But the problem here is how to be still. In many, many places in the Bible, including the New Testament, that in order to be able to talk to God, you have to be still. And you have to select nighttime. Jesus always prayed in the nighttime because it is very quiet outside, and then you can establish contact with God. So you have to be quiet, but the problem is how to be quiet. You have to silence your mind. Unless you silence your mind, you cannot be quiet. And in this short video clip, I'm going to teach a very simple technique which will enable you to talk to God. But the prerequisite is being quiet. Yoga has a lot of techniques. In fact, all of yoga techniques talk about getting beyond the mind. Yoga itself means union with the higher self. The mind has to disappear and the supermind has to show up. And that is God. Be still, I am God. But yoga would say, be still and not realize that God saying, I am God, which is true. But here, yoga can also imply that be still, know that you are God. because God is not outside. And it is not against even Christianity. The Father and me are one. So we are basically gods and pretending that we are human beings. We are divine beings. I can teach you that in a second you can quieten the mind. Now, as you are listening to me, just focus your attention inside your left nostril. Go deep inside your left nostril. Close your eyes and focus. And inhale through the left nostril. Hold. Just leave. Now you can see for yourself. Momentarily, you can get beyond your mind. Even when you are listening to me, you can do that. Momentarily, you will go into a deep silence. And in that silence, you will connect with God. And there are other things you have to learn on the way to get a hold of the technique through which you can talk to God. It's not that hard at all. It is very easy. Now again, close your eyes and inhale and hold. The mind will quieten. Keep doing it, and then keep your eyes closed while you are listening to me, with attention put inside the nostril after you have inhaled and holding it. The more you keep holding, and while I am talking, you will get into a space of just not stillness or silence. You may even experience ecstasy. Experience that ecstasy of the non-mind, which is not you. The mind is the devil. The non-mind is God. That's why God said, "Be still and know that I am God." So God is stillness. God is ecstasy. You will be transported immediately without having to fight with your thoughts. You can continue to be in there. And this is meditation. Meditation is not just fighting with your thoughts or sitting down and wasting time for hours together without understanding. While you do this technique, lots of things will happen within the brain. You will be activating your right brain. And the right brain will access God. Now you can come back and open your eyes. Even after opening your eyes, don't let go of the experience. Keep holding your attention on the left nostril. If you have a mirror, you can look at your face. Next time when you watch this video, look at your face while doing this technique. You will see you are fading away. This technique, I grasped it in my own stillness. I'm doing this program of Religion of Religions because it is time for us to understand, to experience God, not as someone outside, but also seeing God as someone outside is also beneficial, which I will talk about it in the next session. But for now, you are in touch with God. You don't have to go anywhere to the Himalayas or to the temples or synagogues or churches. The church is right here in your left nostril. And the breath that goes in will give you the first experience of what ecstasy is. You can be ecstatic. And in the ecstasy, you will realize two things: God as an external reality, and also the fact that you are God. And being in that place and conversing with Him all the time, you will see it's such a beautiful place to be in. It is a beautiful experience, and it doesn't cost anything. The problem is people go on reading about God, both in scriptures and in the commentaries, and you won't get any experience. Experience is not in the reading. Experience is in the mystical condition that you create through simple techniques like this. And all these have been known for a long time. But nobody just presented it to you as I do. I have decided to give you more of this so that you will appreciate God, experience God, and you will never leave God And as we go along, then and I will also teach you how to hold God's hand and walk through life not on Sundays alone or Friday, but all the time. You will be able to talk to God. You wake up in the middle of the night. It's always good to do it in the night time. And you will see that how real is God or God's experience. So when I say God, which God? You say, if you think it is the Jewish God, for you, he is so. If we think of a Buddha as God or Buddhist, Buddha did not believe in God, believed in experience, but Buddha himself has become God. That's unfortunate, but still, or the Hindu God, or the Muslim God, or the Chinese God, or the Japanese God, or the South American God, any God. That's why my program is called The Religion of Religions, that I belong to the religion of religions, the one religion that will unite all the religions. But I don't encourage people to quit your religion. Stay in your religion. And also understand the essence of it. Even after this session, if you at any time put your attention on the left nostril, you will continue to be in touch with God. Be still and know you are God. And God will talk to you. First, you have to talk to Him. Then He will reply. How He will reply and how you talk to Him, I will give it to you probably tomorrow. God bless.